Watching that video of President Trump hosting a high-stakes dinner with some of Silicon Valley's most influential leaders, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Sam Altman, Tim Cook and others, has plenty to unpack, so here's a smooth, 600-word article, no headings, just flow. It glows with purposeful ambition, a long, grand dining room encircled by some of the sharpest minds in global technology. There they sit, CEOs of the innovation ecosystem, Apple, Meta, Google, OpenAI, Microsoft, at a White House dinner hosted by Donald Trump that unfolds like a staged symphony of praise, pledges and political performance. Among them, Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, calls the president a very refreshing change, signaling the industry's newfound optimism at the political helm. He frames their investments as a national renaissance in innovation, crediting Trump for opening the door to growth. Mark Zuckerberg, seated conspicuously close to Trump, outlines Meta's plan to invest at least $600 billion in the United States by 2028, an immense figure that draws amused acknowledgement from the president. That's a lot. It's significant, Zuckerberg replies. Sundar Pichai from Google echoes that theme, expecting a $250 billion influx into domestic AI infrastructure. Meanwhile, Tim Cook from Apple frames his company's projected $600 billion investment as testament to Trump's focus and leadership, spotlighting the role of supportive policy in catalyzing US-based advanced manufacturing. Satya Nadella of Microsoft offers a more modest but still impressive, around $75 to $80 billion in annual US investment. The dinner, originally intended for the Rose Garden, was moved indoors due to inclement weather, a minor logistical note that doesn't detract from the larger narrative of spectacle and symbolism. Social media lit up when Tim Cook's heartfelt "thank you" looped repeatedly in the live stream, 8 times in under 2 minutes, a moment of warm sincerity that broke through the political choreography. Elon Musk, initially invited, was noticeably absent, a strategic omission given his fractured relationship with the president. He reportedly declined or otherwise couldn't attend, being replaced in the room by rival OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman. Trump's tone throughout veered between complimentary and performative, dubbing the assembly of tech leaders a high IQ group, and playfully roasting Nadella on stage about Microsoft's stock performance. Larger media outlets were watching with interest. One framed the evening as a rare public alignment between tech titans and Trump, lifted by shared ambitions to push the US forward in AI and innovation. These leaders, some historically at odds with Trump's rhetoric or policies, opted instead to lean into this moment, cementing a sense of mutual strategic interest. To some observers, the event looked like mutual flattery bordering on political pragmatism, broadcast to reinforce the message that US remains ground zero for technological advancement. The guest list extended beyond the headline names. Policy circles now identify an inner ring of tech influence, including figures like Safra Catz Oracle, Sanjay Mehrotra Micron, and Alexander Wang Scale AI, among others, each lending their own weight to the evening's narrative of unity and US-first investments in AI and infrastructure. While the optics leaned toward synergy, the underlying dynamic was more layered. CEOs appeared both supportive and politically savvy, aware of regulatory landscapes, trade tensions, and potential benefits of alignment. Trump, meanwhile, wielded the meeting as a showcase of his renewed influence in tech, bolstering claims that his administration is driving economic resurgence and innovation. By the end of the evening, the air was thick with ambition, pledges in the hundreds of billions, glowing endorsements, viral expressions of gratitude, and just enough orchestration to raise eyebrows. Whether this marks a turning point in public-private collaboration, or a calculated spectacle, is up to history. But one thing is clear: the future of tech investment, policy, and American innovation just had its most theatrical unveiling yet.